Weak knees don't have to mean pain forever. The right exercises can help you rebuild strength and stability, and the good news is you don't need a gym or fancy equipment to do it. In this video, Ella, a qualified physiotherapist, is going to take you through 7 proven knee strengthening exercises that you can do at home with no weights at all.
These exercises are perfect if you want to build more strength and resilience around the knee joint for long-term protection. A great exercise I'm going to show now is a straight leg raise. So if you want to get into the seated position on the floor, keeping the chest tall, so about a 90-degree angle from the legs to the chest. I want you to keep the legs nice and straight and lift one leg at a time. Good, just a slight lift, holding that leg for around 5 to 10 seconds in that top position. Feeling the tension build on the front of the leg there. Can you feel it? I can, good. Yeah. And then down. So try not to lean backwards, that's a little bit of a cheat. Okay. And then lift the other leg, good. Really, can you feel it more there? Good. Holding for 5 to 10 seconds and then release. Back up.
And which muscles is this working, Ella?
So it's working the quads and the hip flexors. So when you isometrically hold it, which is holding it still, it's really, really building tension in that leg. So strengthen the leg, strengthen the hip flexors. Good. And then release.
10 in total on each leg?
Yes, perfect. 10 on each. An exercise I'm going to demonstrate now is total knee extensions. So if you just want to take a little lunge, supported with the wall in front of you, perfect. I want you to keep the forwards leg a little bit bent, and then the leg that is behind you, I want you to aim to extend that leg, perfect, so that the knee is nice and straight. And relax. And then bring the knee back, good, extend the leg. So it's called a terminal knee extension because it's that last little bit of leg extension that you're trying to achieve, good. Holding it there for 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, before easing it back into that bent position, good. And again, 3, 2, 1, and relax, good. To make it a little bit harder, what we can do is add a resistance to this movement. So I'll just demonstrate, I'll hold it, but you can tie this band against a pole, a wall, a curtain, anything at home. So you just want to stand in front of me, James. Perfect. We're going to put this band around your leg. Good. Put it just around the knee, just above the knee joint line, We're going to get into that position again, so a small lunge, good. I'm going to hold that resistance, and you're going to try and extend that knee against the resistance, good. And then back to a little bent position, and then extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Good. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should feel the front of your thigh working there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And aim to do this around 10 to 15 times on that leg.
Okay, brilliant.
This exercise is the glute bridge. It's a strengthening exercise. So if you want to make your way towards the mat, we'll put the back onto the mat, lifting the heels towards the bum so that the knees are about 90 degrees. From here, I want you to lift the hips in line with the knees and the shoulders. And how you do this, you contract the glutes. So bring the glutes together, bringing the hips up in line with the knees and the shoulders, holding it there for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then slowly lowering the spine down to the mat. Key here is that I don't want to see arching with the spine, so I'll show you a bad rep. If I'm bringing my spine up instead of lifting, just in line with the knees, hips and shoulders.
And I should be feeling this right in here, right, Ella?
Yeah, right in the glutes. So just here. And then lowering it down.
And Ella, should I be feeling anything in my lower back?
So you shouldn't feel too much in the lower back. It's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort, but if that's the main source of the ache and the burn from this exercise is coming from the lower back, then that means we aren't contracting the glutes enough. So if you are feeling it in the lower back, concentrate on bringing those two bum cheeks together, almost acting as if there's a grape between the bum cheeks and you are squeezing that grape.
Okay.
Good, and down. Perfect. Can you feel it more in the glutes now, James?
I can, yeah. How many of these exercises should I do, Ella?
I want you to do 10 to 15 of those, holding the top range for 3 seconds before lowering it down.
Okay.
Good.
That's great.
Good. And down. Real. A lovely exercise we've got to strengthen the lower limbs is a wall sit.
Okay.
So grab a wall. I want you to stand with the back against that wall, sliding down the wall to the knees hit an angle about 90 degrees bent, okay? From here, I want you to hold that position.
Okay.
So you should feel the tension building up of the quads there, so that's the front of your legs. And I want you to hold this for around 15 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
Good. And I want you to try and do this around 5 times. Okay, it's quite a lot.
It is.
It's quite hard, but just rest between the reps. And you should be okay. Good.
And then to get back up, can I just use the wall
press,
to press
and climb.
Okay, fantastic. Great.
Real. A lovely exercise I'm going to show now is a sumo squat. So we're going to take a very wide stance on this one. Further than hip width apart, and I want you to point the toes away from the body on either side. Can you see that? Perfect. From here, I want you to go down into that squat position. You'll feel the tension building on the groin and the inner legs. If that's too much, take a step inwards. Good. And bring the bum down so it's below the knee. From here, James, you're doing a perfect example. You can put the arms in the prayer position. Using the elbows, you can kind of push the knees outwards to feel a greater stretch there. Good.
And I'm just keeping my eye line forward.
Yes.
How long should I hold it in this down position for, Ella?
So I'd hold this for around 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay.
And perfect. You can do little rocks if that feels more comfortable for you, or you can keep it stable and stationary before returning to the top.
Okay.
Good. If you need to shake the legs out the top position, that's fine, before returning back down in that sumo squat position. Nice and slowly, and remembering to breathe. Good. Elbows inside knees. And then just holding that stretch there. You should feel it in the groin and in the adductor muscles they're called on the inner legs. Good. Back up.
And how many of these should we do in total?
So I would do 10 of these, holding each one for 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay, brilliant.
A great exercise we can do at home are step-ups to strengthen the lower limb. So if you just want to find a step at home, it could be the lower step of your staircase. What I want you to do is nice and slowly and controlled, drive one leg up to that step and bring the following leg behind you, okay? And then come back down nice and slowly. Good. And then step back up. So I want you to lift your body weight using the weight through that leading leg. So, and again, I want you to do 8 to 10 reps on each leg, if that's okay. Good.
And these are all about being slow and controlled, right?
Yes, definitely. So the slower you move, the harder the exercise is. Good.
Okay, and people should use banisters to help themselves stabilize if they feel off balance.
Definitely.
Okay.
And down.
That's great.
A great exercise I'm going to show you now, James, is the calf raise. So if you want to just grab the support in front of you, so a wall, a chair, anything that's appropriate just to help keep that base of support. I want you to lift up onto the toes by lifting the heels off the floor. Good, nice and slowly, holding it there for 5 to 10 seconds. Can you feel the tension building in the calves there?
I can, yeah.
Good. And then nice and slowly lowering that calf. Good. And the heel towards the floor. Good. And then back up for me.
And should I be going just in a sort of straight up line, Ella?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost straight up. I don't want to see a bend in any of the joints up towards the body. I just want you to go nice and slowly up and down as the body is in that straight position.
And how long do I need to hold it here at the top?
5 to 10 seconds.
5 to 10 seconds, okay.
before lowering it down.
And how many of these would you like me to do?
I would do 15 to 20 of these.
Okay, could I do less?
You can do less, but I want you to do more.
Okay.
Good. And then back down.
Could I make this harder, Ella, by just doing maybe
One leg.
One leg? Okay.
That makes it definitely harder, doesn't it?
It's much harder. It's much harder. It's almost like a sense of balance just as much as it is in terms of muscle strength.
Yeah. Brilliant. You're good at those.
Oh, pretty hard. That's good.
If any of these exercises significantly increase your pain, stop. A little muscle fatigue is normal, but sharp or worsening pain means you should stop. If your symptoms are getting worse, you notice numbness, tingling, or weakness, don't rely on this video. Please see your own healthcare provider.
This video is for general education only, and it is not a replacement for being seen by your own healthcare practitioner. If you found this video helpful, then why not watch this video next?